everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. Here we are just chilling out in the portal room of our base. And right now this is all we got for a base. Oh, it's gonna come along, you trust me, we're gonna get this thing to work. I know we will. But I have finally gotten all the stuff done for mirror imaging. Except for one bit. One little bit right over here. Can you spot it? Do you see anything strange missing? I'm kind of making it obvious here. We're missing some yellow coral. I ran out. I had just a little bit of yellow for some reason, but I have plenty of the other, so we've got mirror image going on there and there, and check this out. I've got the mirror image of that as well. Now that to me is a little bit more subtle. I wasn't able to get the colors the way I wanted. And I feel like because, like the way I'm standing, I'm not standing at this block level right here. My head is at this level. So the angle that we're looking at right here, we can't see any yellow, right? But right here we can see, uh-oh. Huh. That needs to be fixed. I thought I did that right. Let's check this. See, I can't see it right there. There's stairs right there. You know what it is. Did I mess that up? Huh, I might have to go back and fix that. We're not supposed to be able to see that stone right there. Maybe I didn't build that far enough out. Let's double check this. Let's look one more time. I will have to check this. Man, I thought I was done. I will figure it out, but I can't wait for Optifine connected textures to be back so that way we can have connected glass, because I've seen this on other people's videos where it's connected. It looks amazing. The optical illusion like really works because you don't have all this mess in the way, but right now we do. But I have finally finished all of the mirror image stuff we got going on. I don't even know if I can get out of here. So I went ahead and cleared out everything down there. All the way around. And I've half slabbed it. So no bad guys can spawn. There are no spawnable surfaces. Except for that block right there, apparently. I'm going to need to put ladders or something. Because I get the feeling if somebody falls down there by accident, they're going to need a way to get out. But it also, because it's an optical illusion, I didn't have to rebuild everything upside down. We just built the parts that needed to be there for the angle you see it at. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of calculations and stuff to figure out why that looks the way it is. But do you notice how ugly it is down there? How just like ramshackle everything is. We don't have any discernible patterns. They're just using random blocks. Let's see here. Let's actually go down here because I want to show you what I'm talking about. It looks worse the further you go. See how it's just an absolute mess? Well, at first I was doing it just kind of haphazard. I just needed to fill in blocks. What I wanted to do was make it where there are no spawnable spaces anywhere in there. So as we have to, you know, go underneath the base to do things, we don't have to worry about bad guys spawning. So like something right there, that's going to need to get filled in. And basically what I'm doing is I am, let's see here. We're just going to go ahead and, oh no. Why, Piggy? Why? Ladders or vines or something, buddy. Come on. We'll just stack up here. It'll be okay. So that'll need to get filled in. But see, I'm basically... Oh, yeah, that was my access point in there. So I'll have to... Okay, so I'm not done. There's little bits of homework left to do. But I'm going to extend this up to the level with the ground so that there is no spawnable spaces at all. And we don't have to worry about lighting and all that kind of mess. But as I started doing that, I realized, and this is what happens to me a lot, not just in Minecraft, but in life in general. I'm an artistic kind of person. I've written music throughout my life. I used to write poems when I was younger, drawn pictures since I was a little kid, just all kinds of stuff like that. And usually when I do stuff, it's kind of like intuitive based. I don't really sit and think about it. I don't have a plan or a reason why I'm doing it. I just go on, oh, there we go. Ladders. Hello, you. We'll use you and climb up here so we can show people what's going on. But intuition is more of like a gut feeling. This feels like the right thing to do, so I'm going to do it. Now, intuition can get you in trouble. Just because something feels right doesn't mean it is right, so you got to be careful with that. But when you're being artistically expressive, intuition done the right way can help you express things that subconsciously you think that consciously you might like mess up or botch in some way. You know, you just completely just misrepresent what you're trying to say. Sometimes it's easier to go with intuition. So what I did was, as I started filling this in, I realized, you know what? I'm going to either have to tear this all down and make it uniform, or I'm going to have some kind of a reason for this. Now, no, I don't have to have a reason, but for me, I have to have a reason. And sometimes it helps with my inspiration if I have a reason. Okay, so y'all remember the way this looks. I'm going to make my way over to Spawn and explain what I'm talking about as I'm making my little trek. So as I started filling that in, my intuition telling me, you know, put this block here, put that block there and everything, I started thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? This actually fits perfectly with the theme of what we're trying to do with the base. So the original concept came from a band called 21 Pilots, who has a new album coming out. Hasn't even come out yet, but has a new album coming out called Trench. And what it appears to be as a storyline is about a dystopian society, like a cloistered city that people live in, and they can't escape. Or they know that there's a way to escape, but they just don't for some reason. Now, I don't know what fully their story and everything is going to be, so I just took that generalized idea and ran with it. And the reason why I ran with it is dystopia is one of my most favorite story styles that exist. Man, there's a lot of new stuff around here in Spawn. Come with me, boat. You're going to help me out. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, and I'm going to put a bunch of fuel in this machine and show you what's going on with this. Open you. Thank you very much. So I've emptied it out down, so there are no bits of fuel in there. We're going to dump that in there. Hopefully that's enough to demonstrate what I need to demonstrate. But the whole idea of a dystopian story and a cloistered city has been done a whole bunch of times. There are lots of different movies and stories that use that concept. So what I wanted to do was I'm going to create a city, a walled-in city. The thing about this city is, inside it, it's going to look really nice. It's going to look warm and cozy and appealing. But since we're building in a desert, all the colors for nature are kind of squelched a little bit. The greens are not so green. Well, that's actually part of the plan. Because as you're in the city and everything looks nice, everything color-wise is just slightly off. So it makes you think, maybe there's something wrong with this city. Maybe there's something better outside this world, but the city's so nice. But behind every dystopia that I'm aware of is a dark, dreary underbelly of the society. And so I thought, what would be more perfect than as we built the city to dig out underneath it, and all of the behind-the-scenes stuff of the city was ugly, it was mismatched, there was no plan to it. It just, it kind of gives this psychological background feeling of, while the city on its surface looks great, underneath where you can't normally see it, everything is in disarray. So that's the reason why that is. That's a long explanation for that. But here's what's going on. So notice we got 12, 6. And see how it's just like 6 and 10 seems to be the norm through here. 1 a little bit less. So an average of 6 to 10, which is not too bad. Like, I know this thing is not supposed to distribute evenly. But notice we got 12, which is a little bit higher than 10. And then we've got 16. Now, it's a little more even on this side for some reason. This side's much more sporadic. 8, 9, 5, 7, 7, 8. See, it stays much more tightly to an average of about 7 to 8 through here. But then we get 10, and we get 16. Now, it seems really, really odd that it's not distributing equally, because as you put stuff in, this clock counts even ticks. so it should distribute evenly. And I thought maybe something random was going on, so I just took the same amount of coal out of this machine 3 different times and ran it through, and every time the same pattern happened. So if I took all this coal out and ran it through again, we would end up with 16 here, 8 here, 9 here. So there's definitely a repetitive something going on, but for some reason, I don't know if this is a switch to 113, because I originally built this cooker in 112. I don't know if it's that, or if it's something to do with being on a server, and I've seen it before where redstone timing on servers acts really weird compared to just regular timing if you were playing the game on your own world, on your own computer. So for right now, this cooker's working, but I'm going to show you something else. And this is crazy. So I came down here to check the cooker the other day, and that's when I discovered this problem. And I discovered another problem. Ooh, it's nighttime. Let's just make our way over here. I don't think we're going to get any mob spawns on the island anyway, because we're close enough to all the spawnable surfaces, the game won't let anything spawn. I went and looked at all the furnaces down there. This is how much stuff was sitting down there uncooked, because stuff is being distributed so weird and crazy. So I went ahead and ran everything through and cooked it. So for anybody that's on the server, I'm going to make sure to mention it in Discord if they put stuff in the cooker to come on over. The stuff has been cooked. They probably don't need it by now, but just in case, it's ready to go. And we are going to need to fix this. I'm going to need to fix this. And what I didn't want to do is have the minecart system, because minecarts can get jammed up. But I think we are in permanent loaded chunks. This is spawn chunks. So this area stays loaded permanently. So that means that the minecarts should stay loaded. So you could load this up and walk away, and you don't have to worry about the chunk unloading and a minecart freezing. So I think we're going to have to do that. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to dig a little bit deeper, because what I don't want to have to do is make this room bigger and full with water. That was a joke. Having to deal with water source blocks and get rid of them, it can be a nightmare. And then we would have to extend the area and camouflage it again. So for now, I'm going to leave that cooker where it is. I'm going to have to build another cooker a little bit deeper. That cooker is going to have 32 furnaces instead of the 26 we going. So that's going to help in a little bit. That's going to help us more evenly distribute stacks of items, because 32 is half of a stack. So that will help. We're going to have more furnaces, so you're going to be able to cook more items quickly. And what happens with this, because it's uneven distribution, you end up with a lot of stuff coming up to the top, and then at the end, those 2 furnaces on the extreme ends of each side, so 4 furnaces, they end up with a large chunk of the materials, and so then you have to sit here and it's like cooking with only 4 furnaces instead of 26, which is really, really crazy. So I just wanted to show you all that, show you that little issue that's going on, let you know that that's going to have to be fixed. Wow, this whole area is just growing and changing like crazy. I really encourage y'all to go watch a bunch of the other members' videos to see all this different stuff that's going on. I'll have links down in my description area where you can go see the website for Decidedly Vanilla, and it's got all the different members and all of their different links to YouTube videos and all that different stuff. But I've got something else I got to do. Mr. Zloy helped me out to get I can't remember if it was a Mending or a Silk Touch book at this point. It's been a little while. It's been a few weeks since this happened. And he helped me out. He went and got one. He bought one and brought it to me. So he spent his emeralds, a book, and his time to bring it to me. And so I agreed to get him 5 zombie pig heads, because on this server we have some data blocks running in the background where all the entities, passive or aggressive, will drop a head. Uh-oh. See, this is... Oh, man, I hate this. There's like 1 or 2 unlit areas somewhere, and so you end up with mobs spawning, and I'm just absolutely terrified that a creeper's going to show up. I don't want to destroy any of this. So let's just get somewhere safe. This... Oh, my gosh. Mythical Sausage. This build is just absolutely crazy. Crazy cool. But I have got to, water barrel. Look at that. I have got to get myself some zombie pig heads. And Mr. Nobody's, not Nobody, Nobody's, K-N-O-W. Some people call him KB. So we'll just say KB so you don't think I'm saying Nobody's. Mr. KB has decided, or has like kindly offered to help me out to figure out how to get enough of these zombie pig heads for Zloy. So I'm going to be pig-headed. We're going to go hunting for zombie pig heads. So I'm going to show you some footage from that because we've already actually filmed it. My continuity is all messed up now because I was leading y'all to believe I was about to go do it. Yeah, I'm about to go do it, even though I've already done it. You're about to watch the footage. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here before something bad happens, because something, I know this is not going to end well. So I'm going to get somewhere safe. I'm going to get to work on some background projects here. You guys enjoy the footage, and then I'll bring you back, and we're going to make our delivery with the heads that we promised Mr. Zloy. So, are the percentage rates different for each mob?
For the head drops?
Yeah, for how the head drop works?
No idea.
You have no idea?
No.
They just said, here, install this data pack.
Kane did everything. I literally he said, you want to help me test? Sure. So I just came on and killed him a few times. That's all. And I ran around while he just tried stuff. So, yeah. Have you ever watched a me and Kane collab video? There's no organization. It just happens.
Well, if you can tell right now, there's really been no organization either. So, I'm wondering if we built like a 2-deep trench around an area, and that way they could chase us and we could jump over the trench and they can't get us, and then we could swipe at them while they're in the trench. That might be the way to go. Like we jump off the platform, run around and get them to chase us, and come back to the spot where we've made like a little safety area. Does that make sense?
Sounds dangerous. Let's do it. There he goes.
Well, you know what? Before we started doing this, there's one question I forgot to ask.
Uh-oh.
Do zombie pigs drop heads?
I have no idea. I didn't know. You assumed I knew things about this game with the data packs and such. Kane just did it. Blame Kane. Hashtag. That's right, kids. Got a hashtag blame Kane. That's not a thing. Got a Kane83.com. That's a thing.
Oh, that one just started running away. Oh, there you go. Oh, baby.
Hi. Oh, you're talking about that.
You jumped across the trench.
Dude, I watched A New Hope. I know how to do a trench run. We're good.
I'm going to spend all this time not a... Oh! All I had to do was complain.
Yay! Complaining works! Learn that lesson, kids. The more you complain, the more things will go your way. Yay!
Okay, so they do drop heads.
Put it on.
Like 1 in 100.
This is with looting 3, too. That is scary. Okay,
so now I can hide in the nether.
This dude's checking you out.
I got another head.
Yay! I'll save you. I get half of them, right?
That tree farm design is not automatic, though. You still have to cut the tree. Oh, sorry. Sorry, that was the small print on the tutorial. I forgot. Okay, yes, everybody. There is an awesome tree farm you can build that will help you get all the sticks you will ever need.
Come sail away.
Shouldn't I call it a semi-automatic stick farm? Don't call it a tree farm. Like everybody does tree farms. I should rename the title on that video to Stick Farm.
I thought you were going to bust into Mama Sadnaki out there. I'm sorry. Don't call it a tree farm. He is.
You know, it actually has been up for a couple years. I could sing that.
I think you said tree you out. No, that makes sense.
There's this one baby zombie I hit with an arrow like 2-3 minutes ago. Yeah. Oh, he was on a chicken. I'm like, why isn't he chasing me?
The chicken's after you. Get him.
Uh-oh. Oh, he dropped.
No, he didn't drop. I shot him with an arrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, I'll save you, piggy. You're taking on the chicken. I'll take on the pig, and you'll be fine. Kids these days.
So distracted.
Ooh, a chicken. I couldn't figure why he wasn't moving either. I'm like, that's just weird. Let's just shoot him with an arrow.
Oh, here we go. Come on, guys. Have you gotten one head yet?
No. I've gotten 12.
That is weird. You're like, I don't care, though. I'm getting all this gold.
Well, I get half the heads, and you get half the gold, right? That's how it works?
But I'll trade you the gold for the heads.
Okay, sold. We just need 10 heads. That's it. What? 10? I get half. You don't want them. I want half.
We have to have a number that can at least be cut in half evenly, but I'm going to trade you that for the gold.
Okay.
So I'm going to say if I can manage to get 6, I think I want to try and get 6, so that way I have 1 and I don't ever have to do this again. Retreat!
I'm just standing there going, we're fine. Oh, wait. I'm not over the trench. Yeah, I never want to do this in a fortress because they can be spawning above you and below you and you never see them and they're still angry.
Oh, yikes.
Then it just keeps exponentially growing because when you try to run away, you're just like loading a weather chunk with a ton of pigment in here. Here you actually see everything spread out. I mean, it's possible they're above us or below, but it's only like 1 or level versus 30.
That's 3 heads.
We're past halfway.
For a second, I killed him and he dropped it, but then another one picked it up, but then he dropped it.
Was it wearing it?
Yes. Oh, and some chicken. And feathers.
Yay. They can wear helmets.
I wonder if a zombie pig could wear a zombie pig head.
It would just be slightly larger, but yes.
Oh.
That'd be awesome. What?
I was going to swipe that guy, and I swiped, and there was nothing there, and then you appeared.
It's a magic trick.
Yeah, it was. We swapped a pig for nobodies.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Put the pig head on. That way nobody will know. Oh, gosh. You freaked me out. I almost swiped. Like that zombie pig's wearing armor, but it's still... Oh, great. Oh, jeez. He's going to destroy our platform. The zombie pigs are going to get us.
I'm on fire. I'm running pigs. There we go. I'm clear. Did we kill him?
What I don't know is, did he destroy the platform enough they can get to our safe spot?
Nope. I'd be dead.
All right, everybody. We are up here in the nether tunnel area that Zloy has been working on. Pigga, pigga, rum, rum. I was noticing this. He's got several different crazy signs everywhere. Yeah. Oh, man, oh, man. So, just a short little edit. Couple different clips of me and Nobodies working. What the world? Why was he attacking me? Oh, because he's a zombie. I'm thinking zombie pigs, so I should be safe. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Wow. But yeah, Zloy came through and he's building all these tunnels. And then me and Nobodies, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Me and Nobodies. We had a nice little session of recording, getting a bunch of different kills so that we could get those heads for Zloy. To ZloyXp at the end, Portal, and some other guys. Oh, crazy. I like these little bar things at the top. To Nash, Pigga, and Smotherbus. Let's see here. Make sure that I'm going to eat and not smack something. That's what I got to make sure to do. Oh, man. Oh, man. That zombie just about got me discombobulated. But, yeah, just a quick little edit of some of the stuff me and Nobodies filming. But if you guys are interested in seeing, like, full-length edits of those, like, I've got a full-length edit of myself and Nobodies smacking all those zombie pigs. I've also got a full-length edit of all the different, Wow, he did a really good job with a variety of tunnels here. But I've got a full-length edit of the 3 different clips that I did for the time-lapse with Awuga, BJW, and Mythical Sausage. If y'all would be interested in watching just like an episode that shows those full clips, let me know. If you are, if that's something y'all would like to watch, I could go ahead and render that out and make that a quick little... It'd be like a bonus episode. It wouldn't be the week's episode. I like that. That is so cool looking. Good job, Zloy. My gosh. But we've got these heads, so I'm going to run over here real quick to his base so that we can get these delivered. Crazy. Whole bunch of portals here. I'm hoping it's still daytime. Yikes. Come on, Zloy. What are we doing here? How do I get down without killing myself? Oh, there we go. I guess that'll work. So now I have to figure out... I want to find his skull. He's got that little... There it is. Look at that. Now, how in the world do I get down from here without dying? Zloy, I'm trying to bring you something, buddy. Why you gotta set things up where it'll try and kill me? Is this it? Could this be it? I'm gonna cross my fingers. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So hopefully we'll be able to like break out of this thing and get over to his skull. I figure it'll be like very obvious if I put it there. Man, how do you navigate this, Zloy? Only you know what's going on because you're doing all this building. There is the skull. I don't know if I can make this jump without dying. I think I can do it. There we go. There's a power of positive thinking and all that good stuff. And somebody didn't bother to let things decay. They logged off and let the whole area unload. So, well, that's crazy looking. Wow. And a zombie pig just hanging out. Okay, so I think if I put something right here by his bed, he will definitely notice it. So let's go ahead and place a chest. We'll put the pig heads right there. Don't be so pig-headed, Zloy. Jeez. Thanks for the book. Here is the ransom. Because somebody has kept me ransom. You, sir, have held me ransom for quite some time in the nether, smacking zombie pigs trying to get all those heads. So there's your heads, buddy. So I can't wait to see what he does with those heads. It's going to be really cool. Oh my gosh, that freaked me out. Hello, Mr. Dolphin. Oh, cool. He keeps picking stuff up and putting it down. That's weird. I guess he's pushing it around with his nose. Maybe that's supposed to keep him from despawning or something. I don't know. But now I got to figure out how in the world am I going to get back? You know what? I don't have to get back to that portal. There's a portal over here. Okay, so I know how I'm getting home. So I'm going to get back to work doing some real stuff. See if I can figure out how to get this cooker smelter thing working. Get some other projects going on in the background. Thank you, Zloy. Thank you. But if y'all enjoyed this episode, please click like. And if you aren't already subscribed, wouldn't you consider subscribing? I would appreciate it. All the shenanigans that go on here, who knows? I'm going to get out of here. This place is not safe for a pig. But thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait for another episode. I can't wait to film some more, but I'm going to have to because that's the way it goes. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.